Smoke Sesh Part 1. Just got off work. Gonna be, just join me. It's just a casual night that I usually go through. I just sit in this booth for a little while. Not got enough money yet to get an apartment, unfortunately. I worked today. Got a good 8 hours in. Gotta be back Tuesday. I got a 3-hour shift, which I picked up, thankfully. And then I gotta go to work Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday again. It's an extra $300, which is good. And I gotta give the city $400. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get that hotel for $350. So I'm taking that off. No, I'm trying to be a good person. I feel like I do a pretty good job at that. I keep myself in pretty good control. I've been attacked before. One time I was in a place. I had my laptop in my bag. Dude just came out of nowhere. Just stabbed me. I ended up patching it up. Unfortunately, being by myself, I don't have any insurance at all. My job, I haven't reached enough time yet to be eligible. I just got hired. After going the entire winter applying to literally every place, the McDonald's on 11th and San Jose was the only one that decided to give me a chance. I feel like I do a pretty good job. I eat McDonald's pretty regularly. Sure, it's probably not the best for you, but I also did used to be 500 pounds, and well, mix that with being homeless. McDonald's is probably the reason I've sustained enough calories. So, I don't know. I think that Supersize documentary, because I've survived off of just McDonald's, and I've lost weight, and I've gotten, I've lost weight. Being homeless, I think that's pretty good. I mean, if I wasn't working at McDonald's, I'm pretty sure with how hot it's been, I would have lost quite a bit of weight. I'm just thankful. I got at least something. I'm weak compared to what I used to be. I used to be like over 450. I was 487 was my heaviest. Man, I looked like I was Turkish almost. Not that that's like bad. It's just my facial configuration. I looked like a different ethnicity. At least I think I did. That's probably just stupid brain. I was hit by a car. I was on my e-bike. I know that's on some freaking somewhere, because there were 2 cops sitting there. I know that's at least on one of their dash cams. Did they have a camera in the back? I know they gotta have a camera in the back. It's gotta be there. It was in Rockford. I freaking literally got whacked by this car. Because I want to see what happened. Because I just got up, and then I just jumped up. I was laid for a second, and then I jumped up. I saw the car in front of me. I saw my bike underneath the car. And I immediately just jumped up. And then I was looking around, and then I picked up my bike a little bit because she backed up, and then I just started, walking back to work. My head was really fuzzy. The front of my head had blood on it. I didn't know that the back of my head had blood on it until I was talking to the cop. I don't remember his name. Gee, I wonder why. But I do remember getting hit by the car. That was, well, I don't remember the hit. I remember moments before, and then the hit, I think I was knocked out. I probably got knocked out. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Because I have no idea how long I was laying there. I thought it was instantaneous, but it could have not have been. Could have just been adrenaline. I don't fucking know. But either way, I got up and I just got to work. So it's like another. I was at the air. I was going from UPS airport to the Mobil gas station on North Main and Halsted. I used to work there. Those are some good people. I ended up leaving there because, I had better opportunities at these UPS. But being homeless, I got like a little CO2 gun just to like protect myself. I know a FOID card, probably would be better, but low-key, I'm kind of glad I didn't have that because I accidentally brought it into the UPS airport and I didn't know it was in my bag. I completely forgot. And then I worked all day. And then I was going to leave, and then the guard was like, "Hey, dude, what's this?" And then I looked at it. I was like, yeah, kind of like the pressure just broke. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know what was in there, cause I was attacked before, man. Yeah, sure, I'm strong, but what is that gonna do against like a knife? Or I don't know, even if a dude had a gun, like just brandishing a firearm, I hope would like just showing that you could be like, no, dude, doesn't need to resort to that. Like, who knows? I don't know. And then if I get shot, well, I guess I'm getting shot either way. At least I didn't actually kill someone in the process. I'll die with that on my conscience. I'd rather shoot somebody with a CO2 gun because that just hurts them. That's just a warning. I'm not trying to kill anyone. I mean, granted, I understand. Firearms, I believe, are necessary for specific situations. If someone else has a legitimate firearm, shoot that motherfucker. Because if he's shooting other people, if a person's already reached the point of just shooting random people, that just doesn't even make sense. And then a lot of their reasons is they hate themselves. If you hate yourself, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. If you hate yourself, why would you hurt other people? Wouldn't that make you feel worse? Why wouldn't you just shoot yourself? Honestly. Sure, you'd probably hurt the people closest to you, but if that's the sacrifice that you need to make, that's better than hurting. There's no justification for hurting random and innocent people. It doesn't matter how hurt you are. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe that's shallow and, very cold. Maybe it's not as emotional, but I think it's logical. Why would you willingly want to hurt another person to the point of death? I think of death, I think of sorrow. I don't think of pride, joy. I think if there's evil, it deserves to suffer. And I don't think that that's bad. I believe if there's evil, it should not die. Which is why I'm glad they got rid of the chair. Because if you kill another person, you deserve to rot in a prison cell until you kill yourself. Because if you just kill a random person, that makes no sense. Why wouldn't you leave? Why wouldn't you walk out the door? Go somewhere else. It doesn't matter how angry you are, how hurt, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I'm living proof of myself. There's no person that can justify that to me. It just doesn't make sense. You can't kill another person and not expect other people to want you to suffer. Now, if the person acts towards you aggressively, with like a manner of violence, per se, then I believe in the right to self-defense, 100%. I definitely think, if the person just has a knife, you should be skilled enough to be able to apprehend your opponent. And if you're not able to, acquire the means to do so. That doesn't necessarily mean a firearm. In some cases, for like the elderly, that makes perfect sense. If they're not physically able, maybe not quick enough, and maybe a stun gun or a pepper jam gun, like a pepper gel gun, wouldn't work for like an older person because maybe they don't got as good eyesight or something, and they shoot wrong. With a firearm, an elderly person would have a better chance. And there's by the time someone is an elderly person, if they're not already in a home, they're still there. Now, having a CO2 gun, I believe, is perfect. Like, there's no reason to have the ability to, or the need to kill someone over like a firearm that like can't kill someone. Like, if someone's shooting with a CO2 gun, it sounds different. It sounds very different. Very, very different. If you could shoot a CO2 gun like this in front of your face, probably next to your ear. I've done so. You can do that. I'm not going to do that with a pistol. I held that bitch as far out from my face as possible. Are you kidding me? It doesn't even sound the same. You can't sit there and be like, "Oh, it sounded like a gunshot." You need training because a CO2 gun sounds nothing like a real gun. Unless you're recording it on audio, maybe. But if you're in person, it is very clearly different. It's like night and day. It's the difference between whispering and yelling. I don't know. I've been homeless for too long. I've just been thinking too much. All I do is sit and ponder. This. Fuck. I'll tell you what, though. It is a pretty good night. Show you the moon. Yes, I got the toes out because the boots needed fucking cool down a little bit. Can't even see that moon. You can barely see it. Yeah, some shit. I kind of just hope, like, I get a job that'll, like, allow me to have a house. That'd be nice.